Adventurous kids, explore with education and learning what a wild life is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West Adventurous Kids, learning and fun. Adventurous Kids!
Today I'm going to be telling you about Dan McGrath. Today we're going to learn about a very special storyteller, Dan McGrath. He wasn't an actor, he was a super talented television writer. He helped write many of your favorite funny shows. He grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and when he was young, he loved to write jokes and funny stories. Daniel Anthony McGrath was born on July 20th, 1964, and raised in Brooklyn, New York, the son of Gerald McGrath, a machinist and electrician, and Eleanor McGrath, a homemaker. He was of Irish, Hungarian, and Scandinavian descent. When Dan went to Harvard University, he didn't just study, he became the vice president of a humor magazine called The Harvard Lampoon, where he practiced writing funny stuff every day. He even directed plays in a very creative way using just dining hall tables and chairs for the set. He worked in hospitals, public clinics, and emergency rooms for a number of years, and then moved on to Hollywood. After college, Dan started working for a really famous show, Saturday Night Live, or SNL for short. He wrote sketches and jokes, and even worked with well-known comedians like Adam Sandler and Chris Farley. That helped him become really good at writing for TV. Then Dan joined the team for The Simpsons. Go! Woohoo! Well, you little, which is one of the most popular cartoons ever. He wrote 50 episodes. Some of his episodes are really memorable, like Boy Scouts in the Hood and Time and Punishment, a story about time travel. Because of his great work, Dan won an Emmy Award for one episode called Homer's Phobia. But Dan didn't stop there. He also helped write for other shows like King of the Hill, Muppets Tonight, The PJs, and Mission Hill. He was really good at writing stories that made people laugh but also made them think. Besides writing, Dan loved to teach. He shared what he knew about comedy and writing with younger people so that they could learn how to be great storytellers too. McGrath taught a course in comedy and cultural theory at the Center for Fiction in Brooklyn. Sadly, Dan McGrath passed away on November 14th, 2025. Rest in peace. His work will keep inspiring people for a long time. His friends and family remember him as a funny, kind, and creative person so that we can learn from Dan's story. First, if you love writing or telling stories, keep practicing. Even small jokes can turn into something big. Second, using your imagination. God, I love doing that one. Like Dan did when he made time travel stories as a superpower, and finally sharing what you know is a great way to help others, just like Dan helped future writers. Let's celebrate Dan McGrath by thinking of something funny we'd like to write or draw. What do you want to create today? Thanks for watching this Adventurous Kids episode. Yeah!
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous Kids.
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous Kids.